Oh, in the video, it looks like the lights are flickering. They're not flickering. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing in the video. I can see it on the screen here. I don't know if it's in the video flickering, but they're not flickering. So, but I'm gonna walk around and show you the outside, and so you can see the. I got a lot of water down there. That's already raising up. That'll raise up another few inches. Look at the motor, the engine. So here's the lights. I put new headlights on these. All the International. I have a little camper over here, the ambulance. Same thing, all International. It seems like all the headlights last about 7 years. So I always put brand new ones on. It's worth it. Oh yeah, I didn't wash that when I was washing stuff. Okay. So this is a Max Force 7. Great motor. And I prefer like the DT 466. Just my preference. And the Cummins, there's a Cummins that I like. But the this is, as long as you're changing the oil, changing the oil on these, you know, frequently enough, and you're doing longer trips, not just sitting around idling, then you don't have a problem with anything. There's no DEF on here. There is a DPF, but you know, it's clear. If you're running, I run extreme diesel. So if you're running extreme diesel in your tank with that, it cuts down your regen cycles. So you know, it's just a matter of, you know, what are you running? It's really, we have so many leaves around here. Do that while we're looking at the display. See all the water coming off of the so I got water on the fan thing in the motor, or in the engine compartment when I rinsed it, and there was like all this water when I revved it. All the water blew off of that fan pipe, or the intake pipe. That was pretty funny. ABS. So an ABS sensor, if you run a codes on this, you'll see a sensor is messed up. So you can replace the sensor if you can find it. Every International I've been in has that, and I don't even worry about it anymore. And then the triangle just shows that there is some code throwing, which is that ABS one. So I did run codes on that just so you know, I made sure. It doesn't hurt with inspection or anything. That doesn't mess with anything. Oh, rear air conditioning. So this giant unit you saw in the back there, so that is controlled by this right here, and it worked pretty good when we got it, and then it just ran out of cold. So this front one works great. So this air conditioner here in the front is really cold. In 95-degree heat, it will not cool the back of the cabin also. So but in 80 degrees, if it's 80 degrees outside and sunny, it was no problem. But in 95-degree heat, you're out of luck unless you get that rear one charged up. What else? What else? Let's see. I like that. Oh, I still got some water in there. I know what water is. It's awesome. Anyway, manual windows. So you'll be cranking this down if you want to crank it down. There's no automatic windows in here, but the mirrors are remote. I think I mentioned that. What else can I mention? I think that's really all to mention. You can't see how the back is pushed up much further now, but you know, it's enough where, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. probably go camping here in a few days. So, you know, I'd like to say I rinsed the bus off just for the tour, but I didn't. All right. Oh, so much water sitting everywhere. Maybe I should have waited to do this after the water was done. Oh, so this raised up, and you can see. Oh well, we could. Here, let me show you here. So when this comes down, I may have it so it comes down just perfectly. To make sure it's not going to get caught. Just a little bit more. So that way it sits on there and it levels out perfectly, so there's no thing. So that's how much. That is how much. You can see that. That's what, 5 inches, 6 inches that it raises up the back of the bus. So, and you can see the airbags under there. So maybe you can. Let me get a little closer. Since we got back, I have not. I usually check the drive lines before and after the trips. So, because I like to make sure they're all greased, all the Zerk fittings are done. So, but this one's fairly new, and that one's a few years old. So, you know, that I bought a replacement for that, but it doesn't need it. But I have it just in case. I like the just in case thing, because you never know. Oh, and the shocks, they're all good. I tested the shocks. This thing really is pretty comfy going down the road. Yeah, rear tires, you can see that they're good. What else can I tell you about it? I think that's about it. The top of the bus needs a wash. I never wash the top of the bus, except before, like if it's going to be super hot, I wash it, because if it reflects, you know, light, it's much cooler during the summer. All right, well, I think I showed you the air seat, and there's air seat controls right here. This AC's in the way, but see the Recaro air seat controls down there. So it's got all this stuff on it, and the armrest and all that. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, if nobody buys it, I guess I'll put it out on the land, and then we'll camp out there when we do. But it seems like a waste, because this is great to drive. It's really easy. You can just get into the grocery lots and anywhere you want. You can get in almost any campground at 26 feet. Haven't been to any, you know, crazy off-road campgrounds, but it's fairly easy to go just anywhere. Any normal stuff. I've never been off-roading in this one. We do have never been off-roading in that one either. That's for little camping. This one right here, this I've been off-road in that, and it's, you know, but it's not a camper. So if that was a camper and it went faster than 55, that'd be good. Oh, I should mention this one, 65. I just put the cruise control at 65, and that's how we get down the highway. So that way there's no, you know, there's no worries about, you know, speed or anything. Oh, there's the ladybug. You can see it now? I knew it was somewhere. It's probably not the same one. See if I can help that one get out of there. So anyway, I'll let you go, and then I'll handle the ladybug issue later.